Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is Lady2, and welcome back to the Pokemon White 2 Nuzlocke. Last time we were able to face off with Elisa, getting our 4th badge, rather comfortably as well, all things considered. Everyone is healed, good. Okay, I forgot to swap tracks out on there. Fair enough. Let's quickly take care of that. You would have thought I would have noticed that earlier. Why did nobody tell me? But obviously we'll be heading towards Driftveil, mainly going along Route 5. Although, that being said, there are some things that we should take care of first. One of them being going back through Join Avenue, seeing if there's anyone who can pick things up. Well, any new shops to add. Hello, sir. Let's see what you've got. Blue shard. And a heartstone. We won't do the battles inside Nimbus City just yet, or in terms of the tower and that. Another heartstone. So in terms of the courts and the stadium, we won't be doing that just yet. I want to hold off until like sort out the incoming encounters. More berry juice. They must have a lot of shuckle. For Pete's sake, I did actually move across. Thank you. Do I have a florist? I don't have a florist. Okay, we did still have just one more space. Fair enough. So these sell berries, which gets around the I want to say Ethernet, but that's not right. Actually, no, it is the Ethernet, isn't it? I've already used you, haven't we? Yep. Now you... Chanel, you still have that on you? Yep, good. Because we need to get you ready. Getting all the friendship done early is a good thing to have. We can worry about the stat changing stuff later. So the first one I'll drop will be one of the antiques. Because I don't think there's much deviation there. Unless one of them is supposed to be a black shot. Okay. From that side, nope, not that. From that side, because that'll actually give us different items later down the line, which is good for like the evolutionary stones. I'll check in with Bianca about how it's going friendship-wise once we get, well, once we do the massage. We've changed months, so the battle at the Ferris wheel will now be different. Ah, and the sewers might actually have opened up. We can do that later, though. Might as well grab some Castelia canes while we're here as well. I'm gonna do it this way. Nope, not that straight, this straight. Didn't mean to do it that way. Yeah, that's annoying. That's why I'm, yeah, that's why you do it as 12. I need to reposition Barbara on there. Plus, change the name over. Oh my god. The name change to Barbara. Come on. And where are you? Certainly one thing I'll do later on is just move all the sprites that are going to be in my box to a different spot. That way I can work through them quicker. There we go. And then cross transceiver for Bianca. How close? Oh, for Pete's sake, that was not what I hit. No, not Steve. Oh, piss off. You two sure get along great, so I think that's close. BW2, or B2, W2, Bianca, friendship. Yeah, so close. I don't know if it's enough to get a level. Oh, sorry, a level. A evolution. It would be nice to have. I'll keep Growly in the team for now, but I will end up swapping... Actually... I probably should switch... Or do I switch Growly out? Do I switch Steve out? I need to actually have a proper look at the team. Oh, sorry, not at the team, but at the stuff I've got in my box. I mean, obviously I want to add in the Ducklet. As long as I catch it on route... sorry, not on route... Not on any of the routes, on Driftveil. What do you want to see, mate? I would have thought we'd be close. $53, $47, 58, not quite there. And unless Homer's got more, because Homer'd be the only other one that may have more. That's alright. Let's just head along. Yeah, let's head along. Actually, the last thing I should do, because we haven't done this yet, is the musical. Just to unlock all that stuff. Oh, hello, how do you do? I'm the owner of this theatre. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, I must say that you seem like a phenomenal trainer. What do we do here? We use props to make your Pokemon fashionable and glamorous. Do you want to join in and play dress up? To get you started, here's a prop case. The prop case lets you store props for decorating your Pokemon. First off, you need to pick a Pokemon. Oh, they sneak. And it's time to play dress up. It's not what I grabbed. That. That. Come on. Yeah, that's probably the best spot for it, unfortunately. Just leave it at that. Get it out of the way. Oh, you have the talent. You did a fantastic job coordinating everything. Utterly charming. If you have a Pokemon that can play dress up, you can participate in the Pokemon musical. Would you please join us? The receptionist can play into everything. Let us say a brief farewell. I eagerly anticipate seeing you on stage. We're pretty much not touching that. Nee, again. Wrong one. Who do we want to open with for the thing that's upcoming? There are performers gathering on Route 5. Oh wonder if the news on the bulletin board is just someone's mutterings. Oh. On the streets. Hey! Nice timing. I was wanting to give you this. It is indeed nice timing. Ta-da! It's a hidden machine. Fly. When you use this move outside of battle, you can go to places you want to go, like a Pokémon Center. By the way, Thor, do you know about hidden grottos? Okay, then I'll explain. Sometimes you can find a grotto among trees where Pokemon like to hide. That place is called a hidden grotto. Makes sense, right? Wait. Over there. I heard something from that direction. I have good ears. Hey, come with me. I'll go into Helm Walden Grottos once we get in. Well, once the scene ends. Sound is coming from somewhere around here. Well, here it is. There's a gap and it looks like we can fit through. Come on, let's go have a look. Look, you found a narrow path. Will you follow it? Hey, a Pokemon! A Pokemon that hides in a place like this might be pretty amazing. Amazing! This is a huge discovery. An incredible find. I'll go check a lot of other trees to see if there are more hidden grottos. So, the way I'm going to rule hidden grottos, the first Pokemon you find in each of them, if there is a Pokemon inside, you have to face it. You can't run off and go somewhere else and do that. So it's sort of static encounters in that it won't count towards the route encounter, but these will also be exempt from the duplicate clause. So if I already had a Minccino, I would still need to catch this Minccino. Likewise, in this particular scenario, if I catch this Minccino, it does not become a duplicate for any other Minccino I find on another route, or even on this route. So you can still end up doubling up on stuff. Just to make things a bit unusual. Sunday. I go Fury Cutter. Obviously, so if you don't know, the Pokemon that are in Hidden Grottos, or the Pokemon that spawn in Hidden Grottos, get their hidden ability. So in Minccino's case, I believe it's Skill Link. Basically, I can't entirely remember the name, but the effect of it is you get a higher chance of higher, whatchamacallits, a higher chance of multi-kit moves hitting more often. So, like, double slap hitting 5 times is a boosted chance. There's the Minccino caught anyway. Minccino greet each other by grooming one another thoroughly with their tails. Sorry, I'll just start by adding that in. Captured. What name do I want for you? On the one hand, it does mean I'll end up catching more... Well, I get the opportunity to catch more Pokemon. But there's no specialising stuff around it. What do I want to call you? I'm trying to think of a cleaner. At the very least, Minchino is in a relatively decent position to actually make use of its ability. Obviously getting double slap, but also tail slap later on. Shit, what do I want to call you? This is Kenny. And as per usual, we save. We don't know what its nature is just yet. So the Route 5 encounters are much the same as Route 16. Where do we get? Rubbish. Okay. I'm fine with that. I would have preferred Solosis, but... We'll keep with the Fury Cutters because we don't want to knock it out, obviously. I'll go and heal after doing this as well. Obviously we're not bringing Trubbish in. Okay, we'll be swapping to Barbara. Actually, it's something I'm curious on because I've never really looked it up. Is whether or not a poison flying type actually clears toxic spikes, because obviously poison types clean up toxic spikes, but would a poison flying do that? Because they're not touching the ground. There we go. Now I know where the hidden grotto is in Losthorn Forest. I don't know where it is anywhere else, I don't think. Not off the top of my head. Wanting more garbage, they follow people who litter. They always belch poison gas. What to name you? Actually, I can do that pretty quickly. In honor of the Poison Gym Leader, there's Roxy. And once again we save. And we know the Driftveil drawbridge encounter is going to be a ducklet, and it's just whether or not we can catch it. Hi trainer, will you buy the berries I gathered? 5 greppa berries for just 200. You want them, you'll buy them? Absolutely. I'll keep gathering berries. Come back tomorrow if you want more. Obviously we don't get the cold storage like in white. It's a point, I don't currently have a Pokemon that has strength, do I? Because that was going to be Lily. Mind you, I also don't have anyone who's got cut. That might go into Chanel. It's difficult to say. There is a bit of a pain in the ass battle coming up. It's a I believe it's a rotation battle. For the sake of really, actually, we'll hold off on that for now, because we'll go through and see whether or not the hidden grotto in Lost Lawn Forest has we'll see whether or not the hidden grotto in the Lost Lawn Forest has a Pokemon in there. Something I may need to do is actually, because I was wondering how to keep track of it, what I might do. Is I'll mark, so any hidden grotto Pokemon I'll mark as shiny, because then I don't think it takes over the duplicate. Yeah, for the tracker I'm using, if I just mark it as a shiny, we're all good. Might as well do the battle. I'll throw Snack into it because I think Ordino also gives, well, as long as it is an Ordino, I believe Ordino also gives HP EVs. So that's a good way to monitor, or to just help boost everything even more. Well, start with Leech Seed. Definitely start with Leech Seed. Damn it. The clay in theory shouldn't be a problem. Thank you. Yeah, clay in theory shouldn't be a problem. Snack should be able to deal with... Well, realistically, Snack might actually be able to deal with all three. But in case he can't, Sandy can certainly deal with his well, Sandy should be able to deal with his Excadrill. And if we can get Chanel to evolve as well and be ready there, then that shuts down a certain amount of stuff as well. That's a shame. We'll head to Week 5 after this. And again, I'll wait to do... Of course. We'll wait to do the Nimbasa City Stadium and Court until we've sorted out whether or not we've got the Ducklet, because that'll be another one to pull in to face Clay. Oh, good. Less good. He's dead either way. Over the snack. Look at Baba. We know we need... I think that's a charcoal up there. We know we need Growly for this upcoming battle. I do believe we need Sandy as well. Do we start running Chanel? What I'll quickly do is I'll pull up the Pokédex and check move lists. Because for argument's sake, if there's a move that we want a Levani to know at 23, then we want to make sure. Okay, Swaddling doesn't gain anything else from here on out. You miss it on Struggle Bug, but I might already have it. You don't already have it, but I think we've got it as a TM. I'm pretty sure we got it as a TM for defeating Berg. Yeah, there it is.